Hey guys, I am sick and I hate it. That's basically the moral of the story today.
Yes.
Caught a cold and it really sucks. So unfortunately, I actually, it doesn't really stop me from playing. It does stop me from recording more of these, unfortunately. So hopefully we don't go too long. I probably can't. It's the middle of the night. The baby's probably gonna wake up soon to need a feeding, but we are currently in Act 7. So last episode we did Act 6, and actually what I wanted to do this episode was get my second ascendancy. I think that's gonna be a big game changer because I think I do have a good number of passives. Masteries, I mean, not passives. 3, 4, 5 masteries. So I want to get what's it called, not Heartstopper, Polymath. 3% more damage for each different type of mastery, and then you get 1% recovery, so that's 15% more damage, and then 5% recovery on life, energy, shield, and mana on kill. I think that's a pretty big deal in terms of just damage as well as clear speed. And I kind of need that right now because, to be honest, I'm struggling a little bit in terms of the Acts campaign. It's fine. Sanctums, they're kind of tough. Sanctums kind of require you to scale faster than the difficulty scale in Sanctums. You know what I mean? Like, as you get higher level, the guards and the bosses and whatnot, they get more difficult as well. Like before, you just need to deal with like one boss room, or sorry, one guard per room, and now it's like 3 guards for me or something like that. And I'm having a pretty hard time keeping my resolve high enough and actually getting to the floor boss. So the more I'm playing the Sanctum, I talked shit about it in like probably episode 2, right? The more I play it, the more I'm starting to be like, hey, this is actually kind of fun. I do still wish that it was made a little differently, but I don't know, like, obviously the progression is tied around your character's progression, and my character is progressing, so I do see steady improvement, whereas before I kind of just wanted to live in the Sanctum and level up just from that. Obviously not possible. But it has been a lot of fun as I've been playing more and more. So, I'm looking forward to doing more of that stuff. I actually hope that this thing goes core. Obviously some changes would need to be made, but I love this roguelite mode. So, anyways, point is, damage is not good enough though at this point in time. Defense isn't great either actually, but we're not playing build, my end game build yet. We're just playing like a leveling build. So I'm not gonna complain too much. Obviously items are limited as well. I haven't really gone out and shopped or crafted all that much. I'm just kind of picking stuff up as I go along, and so far it's been mostly okay. So yeah, that's sort of our character right now. Decent clear speed.
Don't give up yet.
Bossing isn't amazing, but it's okay. Yeah, you can kind of see the single target, it's not truly there, and that's sort of the problem I'm having in the Sanctums. You want single target more so than clear.
By the goddess, what ambition.
So, I mean, we have enough damage to do everything we need to do, but you're not like 3-shotting bosses or whatever, which is, if you want to ignore some of those Sanctum mechanics, which is what I'm trying to do, because I'm not good enough to dodge everything they're throwing at me. You need more damage, right? It's like the lazy solution, unfortunately, and that's what I'm looking for. I keep talking about like, you don't actually need that much damage in order to be good or to do well in the game, and then when it comes down to it, I'm like, oh man, this is kind of tough. you know? Do as I say, not as I do. Like I can't back it up. Like when I'm actually in this situation, I'm like, oh dude, I need more damage. But yeah, so that's our character. At home, what's happening? You know, I'm sick. I don't know what I caught it from. I'm not too sure. I mean, I've been going into the office. That's probably it. Everyone's catching the cold. And it really sucks because Christmas time is upon us, right? And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing some people. The baby hasn't, aside from her grandparents, she hasn't seen any other people. So I'm excited to show off my baby while she's, I'm assuming, at her cutest. You know what I mean? Okay. That is fine. So yeah, like I was, you know, we had a couple Christmas parties set up. We had a couple play dates set up. There's a play date that we set up for this weekend, and unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go because I have a cold, and you know they have a baby as well, and you know, bringing my sick ass to their house just doesn't sound like a good idea for either of us. And like that's, you know, that's one thing that's like a pet peeve is like if you're sick, you just stay the hell home, man. You know, whether it's at work, whether it's at a party. Like some people show up to parties and they're like, oh sorry man, I'm really sick, but I think I'm recovered. You know, and it's just like, dude, just stay home, it's cool. You don't need to be here. Oh, but I miss you guys. Like, yeah, but I don't want to touch you, you gross slobbery mess. Is that just like, is that like, is there a certain level of boomerism to that? Yeah, I remember when I was younger, you know, somebody would show up, it's like, oh sorry man, I'm sick. And I'd be like, yeah, whatever, it's okay, everyone gets sick, it's no big deal. You want to share my drink? It's cool. You want to try my drink? Let me try your drink, right? Like I didn't care. Now I'm just like, get the hell away from me. Or like, I'm not even talking COVID, I'm just talking like common cold. Like if you're gonna give me like 3 days of like of me just feeling like crap, like I refuse to be subjected to that. I'd rather like not see you. Just, you know, I haven't seen you in 6 months, it's okay, you know. We have, you know, we're gonna see each other plenty. Life isn't that short, you know. Yeah, that's how I feel these days. Well, it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like, you know, obviously as you get older you change, but that was one thing that's sort of naturally happened that I kind of noticed. You know, in the past, if you're sick, I didn't care. You know, like, I would prefer not to get sick, it sucks. But now, it's really like, no, don't touch me. You know, like I'm putting, I'm putting you under like house arrest or whatever, right? I'm filing a restraining order, like do not get near me. Okay, do I have Vol Smite right now? No. Well, luckily Izaro isn't doing too much damage to me, so even though single target isn't, never mind, it kind of hurts. I'm actually finding that Vol Smite is helping a lot with this build. Maybe it's because of the Valkyries gloves that gives Vol Smite +5, but it's adding a lot of damage. It gives me onslaught, it gives me a whole bunch of like, it's like a steroid, right? It gives you like extra lightning damage. I haven't played Frostblades for so long, and I've kind of forgotten just how smooth and how fun this skill is. Like, it's just such a fun skill. I remember when my friend first started Path of Exile, he was like, what build should I play? I'm like, you should try out Frostblades, it's like really cool. And yet I would never play it. In this league, you know, I looked online, like, how do people play Spectral Shield Throw? Obviously you can't level with it. You know, the damage just isn't there. Or it might, no, it's not. I tried a few times. It's not there. So I tried leveling with Spectral Shield Throw before. I didn't like it. And then people were like, play Poisonous Concoction. And I looked at the skill and I'm like, that doesn't look very fun. Like, maybe it's strong, but it doesn't look very fun. It wasn't for me. So I decided, you know what? Let's go back to Frostblades. Haven't played it. I keep recommending it to everybody. I should try it myself. And sure enough, you know, I'm like debating whether I should just play Frostblades like for my late game, you know? The jewel right now for special shield throw, in order to make it like truly work, I think it costs like 80 chaos. And I looked at my stash earlier yesterday. I had 3 chaos to my name. Like, you know, like there were I'm not getting all of the gear anytime soon, so how long realistically am I going to be playing Frostblades for? And if I'm going to be playing it for so long, do I even want to make the switch? But at the same time, it's like, if I don't make the switch, when will I ever play Spectral Shield Throw? I really liked playing it last league. I unfortunately didn't get to play it too much, but I thought it was so fun. So, I don't know. I'm still debating. Any cool items here that I can maybe use? Maybe this rapier? No, that's good. Not good. Not good at all. Some shields. No, I don't see anything. Okay, passives. I think I was getting more HP. There we go. 2200 HP. It's not much. Not much. I don't have much health.
Can afford to be promising.
But then again, we're in like what, Act 7? Act 8? You know, we haven't gotten very far either, so...
Be singular of purpose.
Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Here comes the Vol Smite. Damage. Okay, Vol Smite again. There you go.
Are you a martyr, my uncle? At last.
Okay. And we got a Jeffrey's Crest. Is that what it's called? Jeffrey's Crown? Jeffrey's Crest? What did it give me again? +1 to number of summoned holy relics. A whole lot of resistance. Oh, wow. I mean... I don't actually lose much. Maybe I would use this thing. It gives me so much chaos res. I would consider that, actually. Is there a decent weapon in here? No. Okay, that's fine. So let's open up this... Ooh. Let's open up this chest and this chest. No currencies. Unfortunate, but that's not what we're here for, right? Altar of Ascendancy. Okay. And then I pick up Polymath. And otherwise, I don't know what I would get. Like, these were the only 2 that I really cared about. I suppose Soul Drinker would be the way to go. Escape Artist and then Soul Drinker. You leech damage as Energy Shield. And once we get Escape Artist, I think I would have a good amount of Energy Shield. Okay, so let's go with that. And then for the Divine Font, added lightning damage if you haven't killed recently. I guess. Doesn't add too much. Actually, it does add a bit. Say you're doing single target damage, you're just fighting a boss, there's no ads, there's a good chance that you're gonna get this forever. That's pretty good, actually. Okay. And that's pretty much it over here. Right? Yep. Okay, so that probably added a good amount of damage, which I'm quite happy about. 15% more damage. I think the next goal is to somehow find a 5-link. You know, getting the necessary gear to get my build activated would be nice as well. But realistically, I don't think I'm gonna get the currency that quickly. What's more likely to happen is that the price just slowly goes down until I can't afford it. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, what I could also try to do is to... Ooh, this claw. Hold on. Anyways, what I was saying is what I could also try to do is I could start corrupting jewels to try and get the jewel I need. Is this better? Wow, I think it is. 73. Oh yeah, dude, that's a DPS upgrade. So I've been trying to automate more of this build because there were too many buttons that I had to click in order to actually get it going. So, and I think this Jeffrey's crest, it will give me more chaos res. I don't need it. I don't need it necessarily, because the elemental resistances are mostly the same. I would lose evasion, gain a good amount of armor. But then I need to resocket this thing, which is not something I want to do. I don't have that much currency. And I wouldn't get the right colors either. I think under normal circumstances, if I had more currency, I would do it. But right now, let's just continue going through the campaign. Resistances is not where I'm hurting. It really isn't. So even though it would make my character better, like better for what exactly, right? Better against chaos damage. I don't think it's as big of a deal at this point in time. Okay, so I have a claw now, which means I can't use leap slam anymore. Okay, let's change this up a little bit. I would love to use Nightblade. So I remove this. Do I have Nightblade just around? I don't. Okay. Let's go pick up a Nightblade, which I think is like one of the better support gems. It's one of the cooler support gems for sure.
The spirit hunts with you.
And like if you're using a dagger or a claw, I just don't see a reason why you shouldn't be using Nightblade. You know what I mean? Okay, so our damage gets a little weird because now it's not doing as much cold. It's doing a lot less cold, but hopefully it's more DPS. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay, and again, there's no leap slam anymore, so I could change this out for something else for now. Let's just put, not Assassin's Mark. Assassin's Mark is on mark on hit right now. Let's put your Ancestral Protector on here. I mean, what's kind of nice right now is that we get Elusive, which makes us so much faster. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Just that in itself. Yeah, I like this. That in combination with Ancestral Protector, like we're really fast now. You can throw in Blood Rage. Hey, look at this. Movement speed's up, attack speed is up. You know, the claw itself has inherent leech, which is pretty nice. Okay, this is a good upgrade. Oh no, Val's Smite is not an option anymore? You can't use Smite with a claw? Ew. Okay, that part kind of sucks, but... Oh, that was a lot of damage. I think that was bleed. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have any anti-bleed on my flask right now, so bleed is a problem. Ailments is a bit of a problem in this build at this point in time. But otherwise, I mean, damage looks pretty good. Oh, smite you can't use anymore kind of sucks. Requires a sword, axe, mace, scepter, staff when or unarmed. Yeah, I can't use smite. Really liked using Vol Smite. I thought it was a great skill. But, I mean, I kind of like using, this claw. It feels great. And honestly, I was trying to downsize anyways. And by that I mean there were too many buttons that I had to click to like buff my character. And I was kind of tired of that. So, you know, maybe it's a good thing that there are less skills that I have to press. And instead of Vol Smite, maybe I can put in like some kind of Vol Aura, like Vol Haste, or, you know, something along that sort, Vol Grace. I will have to see. But like I was saying, you know, our damage doesn't look too bad in the campaign. I mean, this is a level 53 zone. I'm 9 levels over leveled. But it's just the Sanctums. When I enter the Sanctums, all of a sudden it's like we're looking pretty weak. So I want to look for ways to increase my single target. I think that's the focus right now. Okay, if I drop Vol Smite then, I can probably pick up some kind of... some other Vol skill. A Vol skill that buffs me. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I'm sure we'll figure something out. And maybe I'll think about it once we complete this episode. I do have to go in a couple minutes. So this is a very short... Well, actually... Maybe I could pause it and come back in a couple hours? Is that a thing? Would that be weird? Look at that damage though. It's just so satisfying. I think Herald of Ice Pops is like one of the more satisfying things in the game. Like the sound it makes. Okay, let's save this bad boy. I wonder if I can stick another Herald or something in here. How much does it cost? It costs... I might have enough mana for one more Herald. Like Herald of Purity? That would be like a good amount of damage. Or even Herald of a Lightning. Now, I want to play Cold Conversion, but I'm not fully converted yet. So the physical damage doesn't add as much damage as you would think. Right now, I'm like mostly just pure elemental. But I do need to scale the conversion part at some point. Maybe not right now. I just don't have the gear for it. Okay, so now playing this build is a lot more straightforward. I don't have to click all these like smite buttons and curse and frost bomb. All I have is frost bomb and ancestral protector. And I guess blood rage if I really wanted to. Okay, let's get this boss. Oh, damage is looking pretty good. Okay.
I need more pockets.
I mean, okay, we killed this boss. Did I pick up all the fireflies as well? Bring the fireflies to Yina. So those are all the quests in this area anyways. I'm gonna call it right here. I'm still feeling a little sick, so I don't want to go too long and lose my voice or something. Maybe I'll come back and do another episode in a bit, but thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. I'm sorry I haven't been doing more, but obviously time has been a bit of a limitation, but I hope you guys are enjoying this league, and I'm actually starting to enjoy it more and more. I can't wait to get into the late game, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye guys.